Hi, you have feet. Pretty cool, right? You can walk, you can run, and oh yeah, you can kick stuff. Someone saw this and said, what if we kicked stuff for fun? Congratulations, you've just invented the idea of football. Now, rewind a bit. Thousands of years ago in ancient China, some guy thought, what if I kick this leather ball into that net? And bam, Cuju was born. This was basically ancient football, but with smaller goals and way more robes. Then, the Greeks and Romans took over with their own versions, like harpastum, which was less like football and more like rugby with extra tackling. Fast forward to England in the Middle Ages. People were kicking balls made of animal bladders, yes, gross, and the games weren't exactly civilized. Imagine an entire village chasing a ball through muddy streets, climbing fences, knocking people over and saying, this is fun. Someone probably lost an eye. This was called mob football, and it was chaotic enough that kings started banning it. Why? Because too much football, not enough archery. Priorities, people. But did banning football stop anyone? No, of course not. People loved it, even if they didn't agree on the rules. Like, hey, can I use my hands? Sure. Wait, no, you can't. I'm just gonna punch this guy and grab the ball. Yeah. This was the Wild West of sports, until schools got involved. 1848, the University of Cambridge made the first attempt to standardize the rules, the Cambridge rules. No hands, no tackling, and what's this? Actual positions. Revolutionary. But not everyone agreed, so we got splits. Half the schools wanted to kick the ball, football, and the other half wanted to carry it, rugby. Drama. 1863 rolls around, and some smart folks in London decide to fix this mess. They form the Football Association, the FA, and officially create what we now call football. Also, they said, no hands allowed, which was basically their way of saying, take that, rugby. By the late 1800s, football starts spreading faster than your favorite meme. Thanks to British sailors, traders, and, let's be real, colonizers, football was popping up everywhere. South America, Africa, Asia. Basically, the world was like, we're gonna kick this ball too. Now let's talk competitions. The first ever international football match, Scotland versus England in 1872. Did anyone score? No, it was 0-0, but still, history was made. Then, in 1904, FIFA was born. What does FIFA stand for? Fédération Internationale de Football Association. Fancy French name, but basically they were like, let's organize this whole football thing on a global scale. In 1930, they created the World Cup, hosted by Uruguay. 13 teams showed up, and Uruguay won. Congrats, Uruguay. You're the first ever world champions. Meanwhile, over in South America, they said, hey, we're pretty good at this, and gave us legends like Pelé, who won 3 World Cups with Brazil. And over in Europe, we got icons like Johan Cruyff, who invented something called the Cruyff turn, basically a way to break ankles without breaking any rules. But wait, there's more. In 1991, the first ever Women's World Cup was held, and the USA took home the trophy. Fast forward a bit, and women's football is now one of the fastest growing sports in the world. Speaking of fast, let's talk about speedsters like Kylian Mbappé, or goal-scoring machines like Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi, who've been fighting for the GOAT title for over a decade. Messi finally won a World Cup in 2022, and the world collectively said he's the chosen one. Oh, and let's not forget club football. The Champions League, absolute drama. Real Madrid winning 14 times, insane. The Premier League, goals, rivalries, and billion-dollar transfers. And of course, VAR, aka the thing everyone loves to hate because it ruins celebrations. Today, football isn't just a sport, it's a global obsession. Billions of fans, billion-dollar sponsorships, and players becoming cultural icons. From grassroots games to World Cup finals, it's safe to say football has come a long way from kicking animal bladders in medieval England. So, next time you see someone kicking a ball, remember, you're witnessing the evolution of the beautiful game. Anyways, what the hell is rugby?